Ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm pretty much going to be discussing the #1 things you should buy in the brand new medal event, the toy shop throwdown event. Now, a lot of people always ask me, what should I buy in these events? Now, the #1 thing you always want to buy is always the equipment. The equipment is the #1 thing you want to buy because currently, if you don't have any equipments in the game, or if you don't have the specific equipment you want, it is actually 1,500 gems if you already don't know, and that is actually a lot of gems. And if you actually convert that to real money, it's basically $15. So you definitely want to take advantage of the event. Now, you actually can unlock the latest equipment, the Electro boots, in the event for 3,100. I believe it's called the what is it called, the specific currency. Toy medals are the specific currency for this event. So yeah, you do want to spend your toy medals, preferably on the equipment. Now, the best part about this event is there is multiple equipments you can actually buy if you don't have them already. So I strongly suggest, if you only have the if you're not planning on buying the event pass and you only have enough to buy the Electro boots, you should definitely buy those. A lot of people are saying they want to buy the snow globe because it looks really nice. Now I can show you guys here. I did buy all the decorations here, so I have the snow globe here. I actually posted a short about it as well. So the snow globe is right here. Pretty nice equipment. I mean, pretty nice decoration rather. We also have the clockwork choir, so they do sing when you click on them. The rocking reindeer is what you get, and then of course this is what you get when you complete the controllable heroes. But anyways, back to what you should buy. Of course, you should always buy the equipment. Now, of course, if you buy the event pass, which I really think, if you actually can afford the event pass, $5, it is very worth it, because you are going to be able to buy, I believe, at least 3 of the equipments available in the shop. Now, let me switch to my lower account here that actually does not have the equipments. I believe it's one of my rushed accounts. I'll switch to one of them because I want to actually be able to talk about this more. So you should always buy the equipment here. Now, as you can see, the Electro boots, you have the decorations, we have some ore, and we have, these are the other 3 equipments that you can actually buy with the event medals. So we have the Giant Gauntlet, Frozen Arrow, and Fireball. Now, I'll basically tell you what you should buy them in order, in my personal opinion, based on the current meta of the game and moving forward. So Electro boots are very strong right now. If you are Channel 13 and above, I highly recommend you buy these first. Even if you're not Channel 13, you should probably buy them because once you get to Channel 13, these are probably going to be one of the equipments you want to use. They are very, very strong. They're very, very versatile. You can use them with the haste file. You can use them with the rocket spear if you have that as well. And the fact that you can just pretty much ignore skeletons, it does really, really good aura damage. You want to pick them. The next equipment, I would say 100% without a doubt in my mind, is the Fireball. The Fireball is very, very good when it comes to not only attacking with the Super Witch meta and of course, really any Fireball army. It's really good for looting too. So one thing I usually do is when I'm looting, and especially when it comes to this event, I want to snipe the buildings, because you obviously have to snipe the buildings that have the little gears, right? Little cogs. The best thing to do is equip a bunch of damage equipments. So the Fireball, the spear, the Electro boots, spiky ball, the magic arrow, and you can basically just go in, right? And you can snipe these buildings from afar like this with the arrow. And if you have the Fireball, let's say I want a Fireball here, I could just send the Fireball right here where this freezes, and I can get all those buildings. And not only will I get the loot, but I also get, whatever the current event medals are. So it's very, very good for that. I recommend always going for the damage equipments if you can, and if they're available. I'm assuming they're planning on making these equipments available in the shop more so in the future, maybe in the next event, who knows. The second one I would probably say is the Giant Gauntlet. Now, with the current meta, you do want to be running most likely Quake Boots and Spiky Ball. Now, Quake Boots are actually free, so they're common equipment. You don't have to buy them or anything if you don't have it. So you should definitely run Quake Boots, and I run personally Rage on this account. But if you do want to get the Giant Gauntlet, you don't have the Spiky Ball, you could run Rage and Giant Gauntlet. That is a very good combo for when you're going into a part of a base. You want to take out the CC, you want to take out a compartment, and overall the damage reduction is just very, very good when it comes to the Giant Gauntlet. Originally I said this is the equipment that was the best in the game, but it did get nerfed, so it is no longer, in my opinion, the best. It is still viable though. It does still do really good damage. The damage reduction plus the area tile damage is very, very useful. So Rage Vow and the Giant Gauntlet is very good. And then if you plan on buying the 4th one, I would say the Frozen Arrow is probably going to be on the last of my list. I mean, not to say that like Frozen Arrow isn't good or anything. It's only really good though when it comes to queen charge, because it allows you to freeze buildings that it's shooting at. I would say when it comes to queen equipments, you should probably wait. If you can buy the magic mirror in the future, that is probably better equipment, especially with the air meta. I mean, there's really no point in using the frozen arrow that much unless you're planning on queen charging. But like I said, with talent 17 and the way that that air troops are just the meta, plus the tunnel doing massive damage, and the fact that the queen and the healers no longer outrange the tunnel because the tunnel is 12 tiles. Yeah, queen charges is not really viable anymore. So I would say don't get the frozen arrow. It's not really a priority anymore. Yes, it's good. You can still do queen charges, but it's not really the meta. So yeah, definitely I would say go for the Electro boots, go for the fireball if you don't have that already, and of course go for the giant gauntlet. And last, you can go for the frozen arrow as well. If you guys do decide to buy the event pass, by the way, you want to support me, make sure you use code TERMI in the in-game shop and the Supercell store. I want to go to the Supercell store really quick, because if you guys are wondering if you're free to play or not, it doesn't even matter. If you go to the Supercell store, they actually have free toy medals you can actually have if you claim them, and they'll go directly into your in-game account. So 100 and 100. I claimed both of them. I believe there's going to be more in about 5 days, so make sure you guys claim these. And another thing too that I want to mention, if you guys made it this far in the video, I stream every single day on Twitch. If you guys want to catch me live, I stream every single day. You guys can definitely tune in. I'm going to be streaming every single day. I'm planning on doing a very long stream on Christmas Eve into Christmas, so if you want to tune in, come hang out with us. Come suggest me some armies. I'm doing viewer armies as well. That's been really fun. These are also where I post all of my clips from, and of course the YouTube channel if you guys want to check out more of my content. Anyways, let's get back to the video. So when it comes to, besides the equipment, which I believe you should always buy first, I honestly would not recommend buying decorations when it comes to progress. The next thing that should be on your list is definitely going to be ore. Now, as you can see here, I did buy the decorations, and I did show them earlier because I buy them for the sake of the stream content. Plus, I collect pretty much every single decoration in the game, so that's just my preference. You know, it's just cosmetic. It doesn't help you in the game. So I would say, after equipments, you want to buy ore. Now, which ore should you buy, right? I mean, everybody's wondering what's the best ore in the game. The #1 ore you should always buy is the starry ore, because starry ore is only currently, at least in the current state of the game at the time of making this video, is only obtainable by winning wars. Not winning wars, but just playing in wars, participating in wars, and obviously if you win, you get more ores because the win bonus is 100%. If you tie the war, I believe you get like half, and then like if you lose, it's even worse. So currently starry ore is actually the most rare ore in the game. You don't get it by also doing the star bonus either. You only get shiny and glowy ore. So yeah, you definitely want to buy, in my opinion, starry ore first. If you do have extra medals though, definitely go for the glowy ore as well. If you do buy the event pass, you can do like the Electro boots, starry ore, and then glowy ore. Of course, you don't have the equipment, so you should buy those too, in my opinion. The next thing on the list, I don't recommend buying the Rune of Elixir or the Rune of Gold. Those are way too overpriced, relatively speaking, compared to the Electro boots or any equipment in the game. Book of Building and Book of Fighting, I also would not buy those either. Book of Heroes, maybe 1,000 of these little medal event tokens are actually a pretty decent price if you convert it. 1,000. Basically, it would be slightly cheaper, I believe, than buying a Book of Heroes. Now, a Book of Heroes is $5, or aka 500 gems. Now, you can go and see what these amounts actually are worth gem-wise here in the trader. If you go to the gems, it's 500 gems. So if you do decide to buy a hero book, it's slightly more value. So I usually buy that on my lower accounts as well. What else? So we also have the shovel obstacles. That's just situational. Builder potions are actually not too bad. War rings, I never buy those. Power potions and resource potions, in my opinion, you should just use raid medals on those. And then builder star jar, you could do that. Pet potions are and then training potions. Training potions are very good. As you can see, I've already bought pretty much every single one of them. So yeah, main thing. Oh yeah, we also have the clan house roofs and then some gold too. So you have some extra loot, like 15, 20. I usually just go for these at the end. I'll loot. But yeah, you definitely always want to get the equipment, and then you want to go and get starry ore, and then glowy ore, and then shiny ore. I believe it's pretty much in the same order, you know. Equipment, then ore for the equipment, and then you get the training potions, I would say. And if you want, you can get a book as well. But yeah, man, as far as that goes, that's pretty much what I would go for in the shop. And of course, you could buy the extra medals in the shop too, but you don't have to. You don't have to buy these in order to get what you want. All you really should need, if you do buy anything, realistically, is just the event pass. And if you want to get like a little bit extra medals to buy whatever you're looking for, you could get like the $3 750 pack. That's normally what I do personally, unless I'm buying decorations. But I might buy another pack to get the rest of the glowy ore, because glowy ore is pretty worth it too as well. Let's see, I have currently 112 starry and I have 1800 glowy, so I probably am not going to buy extra glowy actually. The bottleneck really is just starry, man. When it comes to upgrading epic equipment, as you can see, the last level on the Electro boots, I have it to 26, but I can't upgrade it because it's 150 starry ore. And I don't know, man. I don't want to, I mean, 38 starry ore, 1330 gems, not... I would say never gem these, in my opinion. I think these are not really worth it, but I might be tempted because the last level is arguably one of the most important levels. So who knows, man? Maybe I'll go for it. Maybe I won't. I have a decent amount of gems as well. But yeah, man, when it comes to that, I'll also show you guys the army I've been running too. Shout out to Carbon Fin. He's actually been he showed this army on like the day before the event dropped. Pretty cool army. I've actually been running this in Legend League, so I actually dropped out of Legend League as well, and I wasn't playing Legend League for like the last month and a half or so because 10-17 dropped plus event troops, and plus I was busy with a lot of other things. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really attack any good bases today worth showing. So pretty much you just sui the, or you invis the, not even sui the RC, you bring the RC in with the rocket spear, and then you invis your way through. And the goal pretty much is to take out the CC and take out a really big portion of the base. It's a really cool army. Highly recommend you check out Carbon Fin's video. He explains it in detail. That's where I actually got the army from. A lot of people in the stream are asking me where did I get the army from. And it's from Carbon Fin's video. So, you know, pretty cool army. You just invis. And as you can see, I'm actually purposefully invising the, this isn't an accident. I'm purposely invising the town hall here because I want the RC to keep going for these defenses, because the Electro boots literally just take out the town hall because of the Electro aura. Look at that. It's so insane. It's such a cool army, man. And then, of course, you just charge the rest of the base. You know, Magic Arrow through and then charge the rest of the base with the E-Titans. And it's a really fun army, man. I think tomorrow's video, I'll probably release a video just talking about, like, what armies you can run during the event. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it as far as what you should buy. Let me know if I missed anything or if you guys have any suggestions about what you should buy in the metal shop. I mean, I think that pretty much sums it up. If you guys decide to buy anything in the shop, use code Termy. Don't forget to subscribe and click the like button if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Watch me live on Twitch. Catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.